Welcome back. Today we have a word. We'll talk about the Confederacy, a terrible blizzard, a public figure, a TV show, a song, and a quote. So grab your favorite cuppa, sit back, and let's have a look. Hi there, and welcome to this day in history for March 11th. March 11th is the 70th day of the year in the Gregorian calendar, 71st in leap years, with 295 days remaining to the end of the year. Today's word is emotive. Emotive is an adjective that means of or relating to the emotions, or appealing to or expressing emotion. It can also mean causing strong emotions in support of or against something. Emotive evolves from the word emotion, whose ultimate origin is Latin. First known use of the word emotive is about 1830. Emotive. And with that, a constitution for the Confederate States was adopted on March 11, 1861. This was to be the supreme law of the Confederate States of America and was in effect from its adoption until the conclusion of the war between the states, more commonly called the American Civil War. Interestingly, most of its provisions were word-for-word duplicates from the United States Constitution, with some differences in tone and legal content, chiefly in regards to slavery. On March 11, 1888, there began a blizzard that came to be known as the Great Blizzard of 1888, one of the most severe recorded blizzards in American history. Snowfall from 10 to 58 inches fell in New Jersey, New York, Massachusetts, Rhode Island, and Connecticut, and paralyzed the East Coast from the Chesapeake Bay all the way up to Maine and into Canada. Winds in excess of 45 miles an hour blew up snowdrifts over 50 feet deep in places. Yikes, that would certainly bury any house I've ever lived in. We're talking about probably 4 to 5 stories tall snowdrifts. 50 feet. Hundreds of people perished in this blizzard. Well, railway and telegraph lines were disabled, which inspired planning for the subway systems. This is the birthday of Australian-American businessman and media mogul Rupert Murdoch, born March 11, 1931. He started out with a little newspaper in Adelaide, Australia called The News. Over the years, he acquired other newspapers, first in Australia, then New Zealand and the United Kingdom, and he moved to the United States in 1974. Continued acquiring newspapers and other media enterprises, became a naturalized U.S. citizen in 1985. Rupert Murdoch turns 94 in 2025. Cops, a documentary-style show that follows police officers and sheriff's deputies as they go about their jobs, premiered on Fox Network March 11, 1989. Cops kind of got their foot in the door because it was unscripted when Hollywood found itself in the middle of a writer's strike. No writers, no new shows, except for Cops. Cops. Today's song is Love Is Here and Now You're Gone by the Supremes. This is another great song written by the Holland Dozier Holland songwriting team at Motown. Released in January of 1967, the song features Diana Ross's delivery of portions of the lyrics spoken in a dramatic and emotive way. Love Is Here and Now You're Gone by the Supremes, number 1, March 11th, 1967. Link in the description. And it's back to me. How about that? As I mentioned yesterday, I've got some traveling to do over the next couple weeks. Tomorrow is a big road day for me. We've got some family business to tend to. But I have been working on trying to get some episodes together for you so that we don't miss a beat. I will have my electronics with me so I can make sure they all get published when they're supposed to and be able to respond to comments. I'd love for you to wish me the most benevolent outcome for safe travel, the work we aim to accomplish, as well as a safe return home. And today we have, let's see if we have it just like I mean to. Today we have a quote by the ancient Chinese philosopher Confucius, who said, "It does not matter how slowly you go, as long as you do not stop." Confucius. Alrighty now, y'all stay safe, be good to each other, and I'll see you next time. Welcome back. Oh, get your mic. This is a very thoughtful cup, and it picks up the green on the screen and wants to become green screen. Oh, guess I forgot to turn that off. There we go. Thank you. And I think that's going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't already. Feel free to share this video with a link in your email, messaging, or social media. If you enjoy this series, you can check out the playlist that contains these videos. I'll put a link to that in the description. That playlist lives on YouTube, so for other platforms, I'll include a link to my blog page. It's called No Really. You can also find me on Rumble, BitChute, and Odyssey. All those links in that description. Alrighty, that's all I can think of right now. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time.